Most reviews that I read about this resort that we've been to before suggest that we not come back. But after 20 years, we did anyway. And here's what we actually thought. We're starting this walk from our room in the Casitas section. The first thing you notice here is how lush and tropical everything is. The grounds here are absolutely beautiful, full of palm trees and greenery everywhere. This path runs the entire length of the resort, including all three sections, the Dorado Royale, the Casitas, and Generations, which is the family portion of it. It's about 2 kilometers long and takes about 35 to 40 minutes to walk it. We're heading into the lobby right now, and 20 years ago I remember it being freezing cold, and it was that way again this year, but amazingly during the week it got warmer as it went on. This is the Martini Bar on your way out of the main lobby, and it is a great place to have a drink. Heading out of the lobby, we're going down the stairs. To the left would be a restaurant and more paths. To the right, we're going towards the beach and the main hotel. Of course, cross past the El Dorado sign. This is the first restaurant you'll pass. It's the La Isla, and there's a pool behind it. The pizza is served at a restaurant on the other side of it. And as we carry on, we will hit the first swing bar, which is a great place to have a pina colada. And from there, you can go left or right. We will go to the right first. This is the tequila tasting area and the massage area on the beach. We had one of these. Highly suggest it. Get it from the guys walking around though, it's much cheaper. Theater area. And this is when we stayed here 20 years ago. This was our room. We were at the top on the corner there. Fantastic view of the beach and the water. Some presidential suites, more lush greenery. It is so lush here. The video does not do it justice. You have to be here to actually enjoy all of this greenery. It's so beautiful here. More presidential suites. And we're just going down further this way. There's a Kick restaurant on the beach. We enjoyed this several lunches, and it's fantastic because you get a great view of the water. It's nice and sunny, or you can sit in the shade. The food was great. We had wraps. That was fantastic. The service was good. The drinks, of course, were good. There's bars and restaurants everywhere on this resort. If you can't find anything you want to eat, you're not trying hard enough, because there is so much variety and something for everyone. And there we go. So this is back at the swing bar going to the left now. This area with the teepee-like structures, that's where they have their dinners on the beach, and it's beautiful at night. It's well lit up, and they do such a good job of trying to keep the wind away from you, and it's just a beautiful area at night. Of course, you don't see those cement structures at night, so maybe that's why it looks so nice. Although after the middle of the week, we started not to actually notice them anymore. This is the healthy bar. This is where you can get smoothies and shakes and protein shakes if you'd like. This structure here shows the entrance into the Casitas. So this is where we stayed. This is the portion of the hotel that we stayed. It's also adults only. It has a great beach area. We really enjoyed the beach, even though with the seaweed and the structures in the water. I think because the weather was great, and the weather can do a lot here, seaweed-wise and just enjoying the beach in general. Just walking through the Casita section. So each one of these areas has its own pool. So there's like 8 to 10 buildings around each pool. And they have their own pool, their own bar. The two at the end, like ours, has its own restaurant with the bar too. There was seafood at the restaurant there by the pool every day. We didn't know that right away. Ours was there's also 2 restaurants on this end that are only in the Casitas area, and that is the Italian restaurant and the steakhouse. And they were right beside our building. And the steakhouse has a breakfast in the morning as well, so we enjoyed that a couple of times. As well as ordering room service. We did that twice too, and you can actually order it on the app. You can designate what time you want it delivered, and it worked really well. We quite enjoyed it, and the food came hot, fresh. Coffee was hot. It was very enjoyable. So again, we're just walking. This path goes along the whole length of the resort on the beach side, so you can enjoy this beautiful view all the way through. And of course, if you don't want to walk, as you can see, there are carts you can take as well. Some people complain about not being able to get them.
Yeah.
We saw them everywhere. We never tried to get one because we do enjoy walking, but we saw them everywhere, so I can't see it being too much of a problem. And it sounds like you can pre-book them too if you know what time you need one. Okay, we're just coming up to the coffee shop here on the right. It's a great place to have a cappuccino, latte, americano, also some ice cream and some other treats. The bar right beside it, we enjoyed a few times, before dinner drinks, after dinner drinks. It's very busy here at night, and the staff is friendly and efficient and humorous, and it was very enjoyable. Just walking along the beach towards our casita section. These are the presidential casita suites. They go right over the path and right onto the beach. The Santa Fe and the Italian restaurant are in that building, and our casita section is right beside it here. The first thing behind these bushes is the hot tub, which is, yes, actually hot water. Not super hot, but it is warm. And then I'm just gonna turn in a bit just so you can see the pool, which has a swim up bar. And then in behind it is the seating area with the tables and chairs where they serve lunch. And then just making our way back out of our casita section. There's one more presidential suite here, and then a short walk through another underpass into the Generations portion of the hotel, which is the family side of it. So we did go over here 2 or 3 mornings for their buffet breakfast because it was a really enjoyable breakfast. They had everything you could ask for in their buffet. It was delicious and close to our casita section, so we did go this way for the buffet breakfast. It's in a building, a 3-story building, and it's right the first thing you'll come across when you come into this section, and the buffet is right on the ground floor, and then there's other restaurants on the 2nd and 3rd floor, and all of them can be reserved with your Casitas booking as well. That would be one thing I would say, is book your dinner reservations the day or right after you get here, because they do book fast, especially the Italian restaurant. But the butlers and concierges are very, very helpful in booking those for you, and we'll do everything we can to get you in. And that being said, if you get late reservations, we showed up early for a few of ours, and we were never turned away. We were able to get in because they always had lots of rooms. So it's worth a try to show up early if you think that your reservation is kind of late and you didn't really want to take it. So this is where they probably served some lunches in the Generations Resort. As you can see, their rooms and pool are in behind there. And just a quick glance at this 3-story building. And then we'll make our way out to the beach and back to the Casitas area. As you can see, their beach is really widespread, lots of powdery white sand to walk on, so the walks are amazing despite the concrete things in the sea and the seaweed there. Still lots of walking to be enjoyed. And lots of sun to be had, and drinks on the beach, and a lot of reading on the beach. We had a really good experience on this beach. That's where we sat mostly every day. Now on to our room. Just a quick tour of this, and then a quick tour of the buffet, and that will be the end of the video. So walking into the room, you get your usual closet with the safe in there, double sinks, and the toilet's just across here. And then there's this indoor shower, which we never used, because who would use an indoor shower when you have this amazing outdoor shower. I would shower with palm trees and blue sky and birds singing every day if I could. And the water comes right out of this starfish-like spout, and there's tons of room in here, and I could have stood in here all day. And after a long day on the beach, it just felt so refreshing. Very spa-like. And if we make our way through the room, the usual setup, king-size bed. And this is our deck area we're heading to. There is a hot tub over here with a shade that you can draw up so that you could sit in the hot tub and check out this amazing view that we have. I always request oceanfront rooms because I love to watch the ocean day and night. At night we watch the cruise ships go by. It's just so relaxing and so therapeutic. I love this part of our room. We also love to come off the beach at 4 and just sit on the deck and have a glass of wine, have a dip in our pool, get refreshed, and then have a shower and get ready for dinner. It's just our routine, and it's what we love to do. And a quick look at the buffet. It is the family resort, so they had this great candy bar and donuts. The kids really seemed to enjoy that. Kids seating area if they wanted to. Over to the baked goods, the usual wonderful assortment they always have. Your toasting area with bagels and bread, cereals, juice machine, the usual deli items on a buffet, and omelet station, and everything was served in these warming dishes, so it was always fresh and hot. Everything you could ask for: French toast, waffles, pancakes, every topping you could imagine. All the usual Mexican items too, the nachos and all those spicy toppings, tacos, a honeycomb that actually was set up there with fresh honey, and of course the usual assortment of fruits and juices. And that concludes my very first ever review video, and maybe my last, because it took me forever to make it, build it, and post it. And I apologize for the amateur quality, but I hope you enjoyed my review and that you enjoy your trip when you go.